guys. This is Kelly with Century 21. Hey, so guess what? The new numbers for the housing market came out yesterday. So let's take a look. So remember, this is Utah County. So for March, the number of new listings was 1,212. That is 354 more than last month. So that's a 41.3% increase. So we're starting to, the market's starting to get hot. Last year we had 1,187. So that's a 2.1% increase this year over the same time last year. Days on market dropped to 16. The under contracts were at 1,046. That's 205 more than last month. That's a 24.4% increase. The number of closed sales is 863. That's 246 more than last month. So that's almost a 40% increase than last month. Median price jumped up to $535. That's $15,545 more than last month. That's a 3% increase. Last year at this same time, we were at 406,853. So we are 31.5% more on our median home sales price than what we were at the same time last year. For this year, it's a total of $35,000. Okay, I've added this little thing. So this is from UAR. Kind of gives a little more numbers, but there's some things that I want to look at specifically on this. Most of this stuff I go over, but if we look at for March for this year, March, we are at 104.6% of list price, which means that we are 4.6% over the list price for the homes being sold. Last year at this same time, we were at 103.5. So we're actually getting a little bit more for our money. Oh, no, I'm wrong. So this is actually through all of this year. So from January 1st through March 2022, it's at 103.5. And last year it was 103.3. The other thing that I wanted to look at here is that month supply. So we are still sitting at 0.7 months supply on the market, which means that we have less than 1 month supply. If no other houses were to come on the market, if nothing else was to enter the market, we would run out of homes for sale in less than a month, right? Typically, this number, if it's about 6 months, then that means it's a buyer's market. If it's less than 6 months, it's a seller's market. So we are still heavily in a seller's market. We can see here that median sale price for Utah County as compared to the entire state is a little bit higher. Okay, so here's the graph. So here's new homes so that we can see that we are higher than last year. Median sale price, we're way up there. Days on market, we are the same exact days on market as we were last year at the same exact time. And our multi-chart shows everything starting to heat up, starting to go up. New listings went up, under contracts went up, closed sales went up, everything went up. Now, what does this all mean? So for me, I hear a lot of agents and I hear a lot of opinions from people saying, I think the market's slowing down. And there may be some truth to that. A little bit. Like, okay, instead of getting 40 offers on a house, we got 20, right? that might be what we're seeing as like a slowdown. But as far as numbers wise, as far as the number of sales, as far as the median sales price, as far as all of these things, this market has not cooled down. Okay, we're still continuing up. We're still going strong. There's still a shortage of houses. The buyers are still out there. The closed sales are still happening, which means that buyers are buying. Okay, so let me get into the big picture here so that you guys can see me. So this market is still hot. All right, for agents that think it's slowing down, I'm not gonna come right out and say they're wrong, but most of the times those kind of perceptions, if you're not following the numbers, those kind of perceptions and those kind of conclusions that you come up with are based on your personal experiences on what's happening in the market. So if you're not doing a lot of listings, if you're not closing a lot of buyers, right? Or you're in a slump or you're not really doing the business, then you can say, oh no, this market is really slowing down, when the numbers don't support that. Their business may support it, right? Their business may support it for their story, but for the market, the numbers don't show that, right? So guys, happy to talk with you, happy to share these numbers. It did go a little fast this time. I don't know if I'm just getting better at this or what, but if you guys are looking to get into the market, oh, one last thing, interest rates. Interest rates are going up, okay? Inflation's driving interest rates up. So interest rates are going up. They are around 4.75 right now. Okay, as opposed to, I mean, we were as low as in the, sub twos or in the low twos, right? Now we're at 4.75. So in the big picture of things, is 4.75 more? Or is it, no, more is not really the word. Is 4.75 bad? No, okay? So we are actually about the same interest rate as what we were pre-COVID, okay? And if you look historically, 4.5, 4.75, 5.25 is still low. Are we as low? No. Are we low? Yes, we're still low. When you look at the big scheme of things, we are still low on interest rates. So for buyers, really, I mean, I can't stress this enough. I tell you every month when we see these numbers going up for median home prices, if you're waiting to buy, if you have the means and you're thinking that the market just ain't right for you right now, you can keep waiting, but it's going to cost you. I guarantee you it's going to cost you, right? If you have the means to get into the market, you have the desire to get into the market, then please reach out to me. Find a way to get into the market, because home prices are going to continue to go. There's no sign, no indication. There's no expert out there that knows anything about what's going on, especially here in Utah, that's saying our market's going to dump. It's not going to happen, right? At the very minimum, we flatten out. So if you're a buyer and you want to get in, you got to get in. You got to get in. If you're a seller, home prices are still increasing. You're still getting that great equity out of your home. And then, you can do whatever you want. Maybe you're moving out of state. Maybe you want to buy something else and take advantage of the low interest rates, right? If you bought your house 10 years ago and you have a 6-7% interest rate, right? And you have great equity in your home now, you sell your home, you get the great equity, and then you buy something else at the 4.75% interest rate. You're getting a heck of a deal on both sides. So reach out to me. We can talk it through. We can look at your particular situation, your particular area, your particular neighborhood. We can find out what your home will go for. And if it makes sense, it makes sense. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But give me a call and explore it. All right, guys? I appreciate you, and I really appreciate it if you watch this because I think it's really good information. And if you're going to make a decision that's as valuable as big as selling or buying, probably the largest asset you'll own, or the largest asset that you do own and you're going to sell, I think you need to know the facts. You need to know the numbers. You know what I mean? So appreciate you guys and thank you for watching, and I will see you later.